He's on American Idol, doing really well. Well, tonight, or today, later today, he'll find out if he's going to be in the top 25.
Top 24, I think.
24.
12 men, 12 women, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, so if you want to call and ask a question, because I have so many questions, I don't want to hog the whole hour. But and he's going to sing for us here in a little bit too. But if you have a question, 1-855-SHOWGRAM. So, all right. So I want to get back to where it was 4 groups, and they were going to come in and say you made it, or this is the end of the road to you.
Talking about the 4 rooms they put us in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long looking around, just like, oh man.
Because they edit everything, but
Sure.
how long were you in that room?
Well, you know, you got to bring the ladder crew in. You got to bring the camera. You got to make sure. I mean, you know, the producers walking in, make sure they want this, they want that. You know, and we're just sitting there waiting to see if we're making it or not. Now, I was really comfortable because actually that day I sang "Jar of Hearts," and it didn't really go. Like I fumbled some words up, you know, and I really thought I was going home. Me and Misha had a lunch after. I'm like, damn, I screwed up this time. Then I see the people I'm with. You know, in the room, and I'm going, I think there's a chance, and she saw me walking down into the room as well, and she was getting all, you know, giddy and excited. But basically, before they showed that, and we were the first room to do it, it probably took about an hour and a half.
And this was at like at least 11:30 at night.
Yeah.
It was a long day already.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A lot of, and I'm not going to ask you to agree or disagree, but a lot of the people that have been in there through Idol at this level have told us that it seems that the producers don't give a damn about you, couldn't care any less. It's all about the show, whatever it takes, regardless of what the artists or the people that are going to try to sing does. And so I'm not going to ask you, but I am going to ask your girlfriend.
Sure.
Is that kind of the same feel that you get when you're there?
It's two things. One, everyone there was really, really nice, and considering the conditions and the long hours and everything, it was down to a science. You know, for the most part, everyone was really supportive and really nice. But yeah, I mean, they're definitely producing a show, and it's about the TV show, and they're looking for good stories, and they're looking for good TV, and that was pretty apparent. But I mean, overall, everyone there was really cool. So
Talking to a camera guy during this segment, I go, you know, I mean, you know, how do you guys do this? You know, I mean, everything's set up right. And he goes, no, Adam, we fly by the seat of our pants as the producer wants to do what he wants to do. So really, the cameraman, you know, I mean, unless he lied to me, which I don't think he did, like they are, you know, with their earpieces, getting information about what they're supposed to do next right then.
Yeah. We're talking to Adam Lee Decker, who's on American Idol, living here in Durham with his fiance. Regular guy, he's got his big shot. Rumors are that he's going to make it into the top 24. We're going to find out tonight on Idol. Make sure you check out his Facebook page. We want to drum up a lot of fans for him on Facebook, so that if the producers take a look at it, you know, they see that he's got a big local loyal fan base. Yeah. And also you can check out his music and videos at AdamLeeDeckerMusic.com. Last week he was the guy who did Jailhouse Rock with his group. Mm-hmm. And how many people are from North Carolina this year that you've seen? Because I've heard rumors that there are a bunch of people from North Carolina.
Sure. I know actually Caleb, who we talked about in that group, he's from Asheville. Okay. There's a girl named Chelsea, and she's from a little town west. I don't really know where. Yeah. There's the little what's his name?
2 young kids from Fayetteville, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, I mean I think there's 5 or 6.
Hey, that young kid who looks like he's 12.
Yeah. He's like 17.
He's
Holy moly!
He's a great.
Do you feel like you you got a great voice, and we're going to show everybody here in a minute if you haven't seen him yet or heard him yet. But do you feel like you've got major competition?
Oh, I've got incredible competition just to get to this far. You know, to be one of 42 from 112,000. You know, and you see in Hollywood Week how many people, you know, like you kind of weed out the garbage, you know, immediately. But you know, at this point, everybody's good.
And a lot of good people
great.
Went home already. Like there were a lot of surprises.
Because it has nothing. Okay, it has something to do, but not 100% to do with the quality of your voice.
Yeah, I mean,
are you marketable? Do you seem like a genuine nice guy? You know, they got to have a couple of douchebags in there to run it, you know, to make it kind of feisty. But all in all. So have you? Because the reason I would be nervous if I were you is just because you know you can sing. We know you can sing. It's not a question of that. It's a matter of when the cameras are rolling and when you think the cameras are not rolling, you have to be Mr. I'm a great American. I love the country. I love my grandmother.
Underdog.
I love your grandmother. I love everything about this world. And you have to be that guy. And there's a point at which you just can't be that guy.
Exactly. Like you can only be vanilla and like ready, ready to
And
please
on.
everyone
Yeah.
and on, the whole time. That's why,
Yeah.
as far as like the amount of sleep that I've had, as far as all this, going with the cameras on, just you need to be ready.
Are they
just
doing
immediately.
background checks on you guys as you come in, and so they know all of your history already?
Very
There
thorough
is
background check.
extensive background checks.
Yeah.
After so in the Pittsburgh auditions, after I made it, I probably was done at around 5:30 p.m. and
Yeah.
didn't leave the convention center till about 1 in the morning.
He
There
talked to a
was-
psychiatrist,
Yeah.
background check people.
Oh,
he had to do,
really?
Oh,
Okay, but
Psych exam.
if you
like,
talk to a psychiatrist, how did that guy that played the drums the other day, how the hell did he make it? That somebody's just crazy.
You were talking about The Biggest Loser earlier. You're talking about this. People are upset what happens, what doesn't happen. It is a show. When you sign that contract,
Yeah.
they can do whatever they like.
Yeah, they might let
Yeah.
people go through or give them more camera time if they find out.
Do you know what I'm talking about him? Like, I was thinking, this guy is a effing nut. And then when he said they wanted to change the song, and then he said he was going to be the drummer, I'm like, oh God, I got the remote and I'm about ready to turn because I thought this can't be good.
Yeah.
And he actually did pretty good, but I'm just like, oh, the drama, please.
He's a kooky musician, but he's a
Yeah.
really genuine guy. He's really nice.
Yeah.
So are you guys making friends with each other, or are you trying to stay away?
There's a certain young juvenile part of the whole thing. Everybody's the camaraderie's there, and everybody's singing and laughing and dancing. I'm one to just kind of like kick back and just kind of like wait. I'm on my computer, just kind of like harnessing in what I need to do to be on camera. Like upcoming and whatever I need to do. So making friends, it's happening. Like, 'cause I have a couple, good. Clayton Farhead, actually, he was in my group. And he was in the group before with me as well that you guys didn't see. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple good friends that's happening, but as far as the whole thing goes, it's just
There's a pretty big age range. It's very
Yeah,
different.
I mean,
The
yeah.
crowd that's 15 to 17 versus these guys that are 28.
All right, so we're going to do a break, and we're going to come back. You're going to sing for us.
Absolutely,
But
no problem.
in the meantime, you need to get a dog and a baby and a really sad
That's
story.
what we said. We need to live in a tent because otherwise we have no story.
Adam Lee Decker singing next on the Showgram. Hang on.